Hi, my name is Abella.
Hi, my name is
Hi.
Valkyria, and today we're gonna talk about Chaucer's tale of Sir.Thopas, one of the tales of Chaucer. So Isa, to start, I'm gonna talk about his biography, yes? So Geoffrey Chaucer was born around 3042 in London, England, and he died on October 25 on 1400. Yes, he was an English poet before Shakespeare, and his work, the Canterbury Tales, ranks as one of the greatest poetic works in English. So Chaucer also contributed importantly in the second half of the 14th century to the management of public affairs and as courtier, diplomatics, and civil servant. And in that career, he was trusted and aided by three successive kings like Edward III, Richard II, sorry, and Henry IV. But it is in a vocation, his vocation, yes, the writing of poetry, and for which he was really remembered. Yes, he was such a great poet.
And about the plot, this rhyme happens after the end of the Pryla's tale. The host says to Chaucer to tell about the tale of mirth, and Chaucer talks about Thopas, a fair knight with a white face, rose red lips, blonde hair, and beard, and a similar noise. He was well dressed, and many women were brought to in front of him to sleep with, but he didn't match them. One day Thopas was riding his horses in a kind of fairy forest before to listen a bird and decides that he will be in love with a wealth queen.
Yes, was a crazy story. Yes, how a knight could be so enchanted by a bird singing and to be in love with an elf queen. Yes, but let's go. To start the analysis, I will read an excerpt from the first feat. Yes, so let's go. Oh, Saint Mary, bless me. What does this love have against me to blind me so painfully? I dreamed all this night, by God, an elf queen shall be my sweetheart, and sleep under my cloak. An elf queen we will live indeed, for in this world no woman is worthy to be my mate in town. All other woman I forsake, and to an elf queen I betake myself, by dale and also by hill. So this poem was written in feats, yes, a kind of poem division, and with irregular rhymes because with the pressure on Chaucer, he needs to keep the narrative moving on, yes. So through the interpretation of this passage, we can observe a man completely in love with such an idealized woman, yes, because she was a mythological character and she actually doesn't exist. So here we can observe he despises all the woman, yes, but he decides that an elf queen, yes, an allegory of a perfect woman who doesn't exist, is his true love, yes.
Yes, Sir Thopas prefers to live an unreal and imaginary, and how we can also observe a very describe Thopas, his
Yes.
face, his nose, and the color of his hair, and the other delicate features. This actually show how a female Thopas was, and therefore no woman would be good enough because he was like a woman.
Yes, he looks like a woman. All these details of his nose, his hair, his face, he looks really like a woman, not like a knight who should be, I don't know, with the army maybe. uh,
Strong.
okay, Isa, you can move on.
And on the semantic aspect, we choose some words like forsake, that's synonym of just down, or forego, or forward, quite. And there he's apologizing for the other woman for falling in love with a elf queen and not with them.
Okay, so I choose another word like cloak. Yes. um some synonyms of cloak are back, character, personality, reality, here, rear, and truth. So here, he says, an elf queen shall be his only love and sleep by his side. Yes, yes, under his cloak. And no other woman could do this because none of them are worthy to be with him. Just an inexistent character. Yes, any woman is worthy to be with him, worthy to be with him in his bed and in his cloak, but just that woman, that mythological woman. Yes. I think that's it, Isa. Chaucer's and brings a funny moment, yes, with this poem because he show how ridiculous the verse on the English poems were, yes, in his story of Sir.Thopas, and that story never had an end, yes, and it shows that unconsciously we can fall in love more with what we create than with what really exists. Yes. And I think that's it, Isa. So thank you guys. We hope, yes, you have enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye, Isa.
Bye.